can you start with your name, please?
My name is Yukio O.
Do you have an English name?
No.
No English name?
No English name.
Oh, that's good.
I got up by everybody call me Yuki rather than Yukio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's shorter.
Yeah.
When were you born?
1920. When?
When?
May 22nd, 1921.
1921?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Where were you born?
Born in Vancouver, British Columbia. I think, if I remember right, I was born on Main Street somewhere.
So you grew up in the Hall Street area?
Yeah. Japanese town. Jap town, they call it. Yeah. So I was going to public school, Strathcona Public School, and then going to the Japanese language school after that. Yeah.
So you said you moved to Japan in 1930s?
1937.
37.
I think it was 30, yeah.
And you were there for about 2 years?
About 2 years.
And your whole family came back then?
No.
No, oh, except for your younger brother and younger sister.
Except for my older sister.
Oh, older sister.
Yeah, she's the one that finished the school. I was going to Vancouver Technical School, second year, whereas she finished Commerce, Granville High School of Commerce in 30, I guess it's 37, I think she finished. My younger brothers, they're all going to school yet, Strathcona.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You had graduated high school?
I beg your pardon?
Did you graduate high school?
No.
No, you didn't.
It was second year at Vancouver Tech when we went to Japan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When you came back, did you go back to high school?
I didn't go back.
Oh, you didn't?
Because, like I said, I was always the bottom half of this class.
Okay.
I didn't fail, but I just managed to pass, but that's about all.
Who are some of your classmates that you remember?
I don't remember them now.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah. Well, Joy Sato. Was it Joy Sato? Yeah. You remember Joy Sato at Kokikai?
Yeah.
And there's another one there. Anyway, we're all just more or less the same age. But I don't remember them now because I lost contact with them when I went to Japan.
So you were back in Canada in 1940s and that, when the war was kind of starting.
When the war started, I was in wood fiber, BC.
What were you doing in wood fiber?
We were working as a sawmill there.
Was it a Japanese company or?
No, it was a housing company. A lot of Japanese were working there. It's a pulp mill. So you choice of either working in a sawmill, different part of BC, or wood fiber. I don't think they were hiring any Japanese at Britannia Beach. Britannia Beach is with copper mining. They closed that up now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a museum there now.
Yeah. So, anyway, when the war started, we evacuated. They closed down. The other Japanese were laid off. So my parents were in Vancouver. So I stayed in Vancouver with my parents. We didn't have to go into Hastings Park or anything because my parents were living in Vancouver, 300 block Kadowa Street, just few steps away from the power ground.
Okay.
Anyway, in the meantime, we all the people in Vancouver were eventually moved out. Okay, so me and my brother were sent to road camp near Revelstoke.
Do you know when
Griffin
that
Lake.
was? Do you know when that was? What year? I mean, what month?
I don't remember what month it was, but that was the last camp in the Nisei camps.
Okay.
Okay.
Where was it?
Griffin Lake.
Griffin Lake.
Near Revelstoke.
Okay.
Okay.
And what was that place like?
What?
What was it like? Because you're used to the city, right?
Well, road camp. They had a camp where all these Japanese were housed. You know.
Were they all Nisei?
They were either Nisei or naturalized men.
What was your feeling when you were told you had to go to road camp?
Well, we had no choice. We just followed. My parents, my father especially, say, don't fight against whatever they declare. Go along with it because you got no choice anyway, right?
Where did your parents go?
My parents were shipped off to Popov,
Oh, okay.
Slocan, you know. Popov is a farm.
Yeah.
And they had a place, and they were sent to Popov. And I think they lived in the big barn there, as far as I know.
So you went from Vancouver to Griffin Lake?
Yeah.
How did you get there?
Oh, we got shipped out.
By train?
Yeah.
How long did it take to get there?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
No. Oh, anybody could. That was the only way we can get out of BC.
Were you shipped with people you knew, or were they all people you didn't know?
We got to know each other, but it's a lot of other people. There was a bunch from Stevenson, and a whole bunch from Wood Fiber. You know, that's about all I know.
How many people were there approximately?
I can't tell you. I don't remember now. Less than 100 anyway.
Less than 100?
Yeah.
What kind of place did you stay in?
Just a shack there. They had housing. In fact, there was a picture there available somewhere, but I can't find it right now.
Okay.
I'll give it to you as soon as I find it.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Do you have pictures from that time?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Like I said, right now, I was trying to sort it through. I can't find it right now.
Okay. So was it bunk beds, or was it, what kind of beds did you
Yeah,
see?
I saw bunk beds.
Bunk beds.
Yeah.
Was it one building that everyone stayed in, or were there several?
We had about 3 or 4 houses for the Japanese, and they had one house for the housing people.
What was work like there? What did you have to do?
Working clearing land for the road. Chops, cutting down wood, that's about all. If there was any heavy equipment, it was run by the local housing people.
How many Hakujin people were there?
Can't tell you. I don't remember.
Okay. So you spent your day clearing the wood?
Yeah, for the highway.
Did you have any days off? Was it every day?
Every day, I mean, I don't know how many days. 4 days or 5 days a week, 25 cents an hour, you know.
How much did you make?
I don't know, 25 cents an hour.
5 cents an hour. Yeah.
But then my pay was deducted for maintenance of my parents.
Did you have to send $20 or something to your parents?
Well, I don't know how much it was, but it was taken off anyway.
How much did you have left then?
I don't remember.
If you had money left, what did you do with it?
Well, we go to Revelstoke, spend money, get a chance to drink beer or something, because there's no alcohol available for us, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you bought beer mostly? Did you buy anything else?
Well, that's about all we can buy.
Oh, okay.
Nothing else to buy.
How about clothing? How much clothing were you able to take?
We had to take our own clothing, whatever we had. I think we bought most of our stuff in Vancouver before we shipped out.
How much stuff were you allowed to take with you?
One suitcase, I guess.
One suitcase?
Yeah.
Did you have everything you needed?
Well, we did with whatever we had. Yeah.
So you had efficient clothing and stuff like that?
We had, yeah.
Oh, okay. What did you do in your spare time if you had days off?
Fool around. People played cards, gambled, or did some hobby of their own.
Like?
Like making stuff. You know.
When did you make these?
Spare time.
In your spare time? Did you actually use the shogi board? Did people play shogi? No?
No.
Did you play shogi?
I used to.
Oh,
when I was in Japan, I learned it. But, never picked it up after that. In fact, I forgot all about it now.
So you made these in the road camps?
Yeah.
Wow. What did you make these from? Just wood that was lying around?
No, this is part of the stump. It can add nice carving, not carving, but nice grains to it. Yeah.
How about your shogi board?
I don't know when I made that one.
Okay. Did you make much more of these? What did you do with them?
It's just something to kill time with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you get to write to your parents or family or anyone when you were there?
Well, we write, yeah. I had to write in Japanese all the time. Because my parents don't know English at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I said, my mother came from Ohama, not knowing a word of English. All the cooking, the stuff, and raising the kids, she had to do it with the help of the community and learn, pick things up from the neighbors more than anything else, because she didn't know anything about English. Even bread and stuff is something foreign to her. Whereas my dad, working for the steamship company, he didn't have to do the cooking. He worked as a fireman shoveling coal.
What kind of food did you get at the road camps? What kind of food did you eat there?
Well, as far as I know, it's Western food.
Did you miss Japanese food?
Yeah.
What did you miss the most when you were at a road camp?
You don't miss anything. You adapt to whatever it's available.
I heard people played baseball, and then were they playing baseball the camp you were at?
I don't think the younger ones used to play hockey, ice hockey, on the lake when it gets frozen over. But I don't think we had ever played, I don't think we even have a field for baseball.
How old were you when you went to the road camp, approximately?
I must be, what I said, I'm not road camp. I'm 21, so I was 21, 22 or something around there. Yeah.
Were there people you were good friends with there?
We made friends there, because the only people that I knew was a few people from wood fiber that got shipped out at the same time. They were the only one that I can remember. There were other people there too, but I've forgotten who they were now.
Did you mostly speak in Japanese with the people there, or English?
English.
English.
Yeah.
Were there any conflicts that occurred, like strikes or that?
No.
No. So your camp was very relaxed in that case then?
We did what we're told to do, that's about all. Yeah.
How long were you there for?
I think I was there for a year.
And where did you go after that?
They want to close down and have us either go west or work at Vernon, BC. I went to Vernon to work at the Coldstream Ranch, apple farm.
Apple farm?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you were only in the road camp for about a year?
Yeah,
and
I think so.
You mostly just did clearing the woods?
Road. For the highway. Yeah.
So there were no conflicts or anything? No one got into arguments?
No. Like I said, we did, as long as we did what we were told to do, that's how we did. You either do that, if you want to get in conflict, well, then you're out of food or out of whatever. There's no sense doing that, especially in a road camp, because it's all supervised there. Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's about it.